Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They're going to run it here. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the second down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass this time. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 13, safety kicker, Teaxs.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it, and he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Branch. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
That sack makes it third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking for a gap. It's Branch. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Second and goal play for the offense. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point, and the lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Great cut. They whiff on him. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Toss play to the outside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff on a counter. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Let's go.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
A new set of downs after that completion. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now they'll try the running play off left tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Fights off a defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The escape. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the return man runs out of bounds.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Now here's the toss play. We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Receiver makes the catch. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Texas. That puts them on top in the second half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
BAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Look at him run through those tacklers. And he gets it out with a 28 tackle right there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And bulldozing his way through. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Auburn offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Game makes it second and medium. They'll feed the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's going to take off. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. No huddle here for the offense.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't account...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown Tigers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll... 5. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's second down after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to chuck it again. Now rolling out to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. A great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Can you believe it? The BAT is no good.
That keeps the score. Texas 30, Auburn 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Auburn offense was able to convert their first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Net football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Now they're running on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Longhorns come into the final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out. Fighting off the defender. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive, punching it in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. He tosses it back. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And he finds his target. He has the first. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.